Listen, tell these people, right? A lot of times people want to grind up the money to start a business. And I say all the time, like, if you grinding up money to start your business, you probably don't have enough to make that business successful.
Facts.
So that's why it's important to get the funding so you have enough capital to do everything right instead of penny pinching and then it doesn't work anyway.
Leverage.
Yeah.
The word I tell everybody is the entrepreneur who has the most leverage always wins in business. And it's like a person can't save $50,000 at their job, right?
Yeah.
Most people in America can't. They don't
Facts.
pay you enough to do so. But I can show you how to go get $50,000 in a week. And now it's a game of speed. For example, if you're just waiting for a check every single week to go have the ability to bet on yourself, like you said, if it doesn't work out, now you have to go trade another 40 hours to do so when you can have this money, which allows you to go bet on yourself. So by the time I've failed, messed up 5-10 times, I'm already in a place where I'm shaking and moving versus a person who's trying to save and not being able to get there.
Man, that's a fact. And I feel like a lot of people are stuck in that old way of doing things mindset of trying to save up their money to get somewhere. And everybody on the highest levels, even when they have the money, they still get the
leverage.
funding.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if people wanted to come get with you, what's the process? Like, what's somebody right now, they trying to figure out what they want to do in life? What would you say? They got to clean their credit first? They need to get some funding first? What?
Absolutely. So what I tell people is credit comes down to your credit, funding comes down to your credit profile.
Yeah.
So most people think it's about just, your score. Oh, I got a 700. I get DMs every single day. I got a 690. I got a 700. What can you do for me? When I tell people is, well, that's not enough for me to know if I can get you funding.
Hey, that's a big misconception right there. Speak on that.
Absolutely. Your credit profile tells everything. And what I like to compare it to is like, okay, if we were going to evaluate a house, right, the outside of the house would be your credit score. It might look nice, it might be in a good neighborhood, that's cool. But before I sell that house or purchase the house, I got to see the inside. What is the foundation like? What's the strength like? Is it durable? Will it have equity long term, right? So with a credit profile, we want to do is we want to make sure a few things. One, you got no negatives, no collections, no charge-offs, none of that. We got to clean up all of that, all right? The biggest thing when it comes to fundability is going to be strength and age. So some ways you all can start building right now if you're looking to set up your foundation is you all want to add primary accounts, right? Primary accounts to anything that's in your name. So some of that y'all can go add right now might be Kickoff, Self, Kovo, rent reporters. A lot of people are paying rent, but they're not getting credit for it. Yeah. So one of the biggest plays I tell people to do is go get those accounts. One, because they're going to help you build on-time payments. But secondly, bro, they're also going to allow you to backdate, which means now you get age.
Oh, backdate.
Yes.
Man, he giving up some game right now.
Oh, yeah,
for free.
We don't hold back at all. For sure. So that's how you start building up primaries. Because if someone's new, let's say they're a college kid, they don't have no auto loans yet. They don't got no credit card, no lines of credit. So they need to start building. The next thing I tell you to do is you want to make sure that when we go out and we're looking to get our first credit products, our first funding products, start with credit unions. The reason I want you to start with credit unions is because they're going to give you higher limits and the underwriting is going to be super easy. Versus when you go to a Wells Fargo or BOA or whatever, it's black and white.
Man, listen, I know you know what you're talking about. A lot of people come in here, they just talking about the credit score. You talking about those other things. So I saw one of your videos and you were talking about Age Corps.
Yes.
Well, tell the people about those.
Absolutely. So what Age corporations are is essentially they allow you to start off with a seasoned business. If you're a brand new business owner, we can't go get you funded. I fund a lot of new businesses. But if you have an older business, it allows the fundability to go way up. So for example, you can buy a business that's legit, right? It's been in the game for 5-10 years. So now when I walk into a Chase, a BOA, whatever lender, they're looking at your business this season, which means we're giving you bigger money, which allows you more leverage. I could go out and I tell you the first thing you should do when you get some funding is go get a coach. Right? If I want to learn how to, start a podcast, I might come see you. You have experience. I don't want to waste my money buying the wrong cameras, going to get in the wrong set. It's going to cost me more.